you some kind of genie?
No, you cannot rub my lamp.
Ew. Ew.
You cannot do anything,
Icky.
young man.
Icky.
So,
Sorry, I would have been here quicker, but I had to pay respect to Captain Turner when I passed through his office.
oh, okay.
I do that every time.
He's not dead.
Yeah, I understand, but I want him back. Some of the best shit we had on the Force.
It's probably a good thing that he's not back. He might have got shot.
What the? Oh, I think Ruth would have died first. Ruth
Yeah,
was
probably.
I mean, Ruth was a fucking bitch. Like, on God. But she was never mean to me, so I only wanted to hit on her, but never had the guts to.
Because why you calling her a bitch for?
Oh, I just repeating what people tell me, but
Oh, you're a sheep. I see. Yeah.
I always said I was gonna be the final boss. She was the final boss. If I conquered Ruth, I would rule the world.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah. So
the succubus.
Lenny went postal. So 2 police officers, and then 2 more police. So I think what happened was there was a shootout where cops were shot. After the cleanup of that, Lenny then got mad and got in a shouting match with Captain Slacks on the radio, and then shot both Captain Slacks and Kit. So what happened? I think 4 officers were in the ICU or something like that. Yeah, Lenny was sent in prison.
I never trusted that man fully.
Oh, you got bad vibes?
I can read vibes. If I can do anything well, it's I can read vibes.
Yeah?
Auras. I don't know how to describe it or put it in the words because it just comes out like baby babble.
What's my aura?
You give off the color green that morphs into a purple.
Green? Well, I mean,
dark green, not like a ranger.
I'm jealous.
Green,
I'm jealous. I am pretty jealous. That's okay. But what does that mean? What does that mean for you? Like, if you see someone that's dark green, what does that mean?
So, like, nobody knows this actually. This is actually a crazy thing I'm about to tell you.
You're colorblind.
I'm slightly colorblind. But nobody knows this part. I'm actually a confirmed case of chromesthesia.
What's that? You can smell colors?
I can hear colors.
Oh my God.
So when people talk to me, I know how to talk to them immediately because I see a color in my head, all right? Or I can paint a picture of colors or like a palette. That's not even like a lie. That's like full. I've been tested for it. And
wait, so
yeah.
What does that mean? So what, I have a pitch or something? Yeah. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. No.
All audio. It's all auditory. So like,
wait,
when I don't know people.
So this blue that I'm sat on, well, you can hear that?
No. I see colors in my head when people or things.
Oh,
make
so
sound.
if you hear something, then you can see a color in your head. Okay, so if you heard like a song like Bohemian Rhapsody, you'd hear colors coming from that song.
It's like a crimson red to a neon pink.
Really? That's crazy.
And then to a bluish purple, I'd say, throughout that song.
Okay.
Yeah. And so when people give me no color in my head, I know they're pieces of shit. Lenny, I never could. It was really hard. The colors were vague in my head for him.
Wait, so my
And
voice is green?
green to a purple. And not like an ugly green,
Oh,
though.
I don't want to be green.
Like an
I like
autumn
purple
green.
though. Oh, okay. I'll take it. I'll take that. I'll take an autumn green in there.
But when you lock it down, it's very purple.
Purple when I lock it down. Okay.
When
I
you put
like
on a
that.
turtleneck,
Ooh, like royalty, like a royal purple, or I
yeah,
don't know.
it's a
Okay,
dark purple.
a
Yeah,
dark purple. Yeah, oh, damn, it's nice.
you're on.
What voice does what color does your voice give off? But
Matters.
what do you mean?
It matters on what I'm doing. Like if I'm working, it's very
Oh, so it changes. Okay.
well on. I yeah. When I'm on duty, I'm different. I portray myself differently
Hmm.
because I have to do a job.
Yeah.
I like my job,
Yeah.
but I can't put all my aspects of me on my job, or I'd
No, that's fair.
not be able to do the job.
That's fair.
It's business.
What's Flop's colors is it? Well, can I guess?
Yeah,
Flop. Mm, I'm gonna guess for Flop. Like a like a really bright, like a really bright red.
I wouldn't give him red.
No.
Mm-mm.
What then?
Is he
Like,
on duty or off duty? His flop's just like me in that aspect.
on duty, sure.
Silver.
That's not a cut. I suppose it is. What about off duty?
Like a like the blue you're sitting on.
Okay, yeah, no, that's up.
Doesn't mean he's blue. It's
No, I
just the
know,
color.
yeah. What about
Yeah.
Ziggy?
I mean, he has a multitude of colors. Matters on who he's talking to.
Okay, if he's talking to you.
Like an autumn orange
Awesome orange.
towards me.
Uh, I guess it's a bit fatherly, you know.
It's warm,
Yeah.
yet it's chilly.
You think he's cold towards you?
It used to be.
Okay, what about towards Flop?
Yeah. Flop's been very cold. But I don't think it's on purpose.
No, I mean, what like Ziggy towards Flop?
I've only seen them interact in front of me.
Oh, I
haven't
see.
I haven't heard how they speak without me being around.
Hmm.
So I can't really.
Any others for Ziggy? Yeah.
Mm. I've seen him at some striking moments.
You
It's like,
have?
yeah. You can find it with me. I was there for him one day. I showed up and he was on his roof. He's very
Recently?
sad.
Right, within the
I would say
past,
more
like,
recent than not. Yeah.
week? Okay.
I wouldn't say week. Maybe a week and change.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Fair enough. I guess you filled in on everything then now.
No.
Hmm.
Basically, it's none of my business. It really isn't. It just simply isn't my business. I was just like, hey, it's okay to be upset. You know, sometimes tough love is the best kind. It just hits a little harder.
Hmm.
He's very upset. It seemed to be something like a conversation you had with him, but that's none of my business. Things I question about and things I just understand. I'm not about to. I don't. Even if he started talking, I'd be like, I hope you know it's gonna go in one ear and out the other. Like, I will not remember this.
Well, I'm happy you were with him anyway. Good.
Needed someone
Yeah.
just to neutrally hear everything.
Well, how have you been anyway?
Well, I think people started getting off my back about trying to figure out bullshit. So I've been better.
Yeah.
I don't respond to pressure well.
What kind of pressure?
Uh, people started like digging through my history. Basically, I was getting annoying.
Tell him where to shove it.
No, I'm not a mean guy though.
You don't have to be a mean guy to set boundaries.
People don't know what a boundary is. Put him in the face.
But you do. And you can.
No, I don't even
You
know
do.
what that is.
Here's a boundary, Forte. Forte, don't call me Richard. I just set a boundary. See that?
I don't call you that.
But I see how I did that. See how easy that was. That, but you don't have to do anything. Like that's got nothing to do with you. But if you bring that up, then I just tell you off. And I tell you not to do that. See how easy it is. It's simple.
Is there a
So,
reason?
no, it was just an example. It was just an example.
Oh,
You don't actually have to do that. But my point is, if you got things that, if you don't want people digging through history, you just tell them, hey, guys, don't do that, please. That's it. It's done. How you getting on with Flop and Ziggy? You spoke to him much?
I talked to Zicky.
Did you do what I told you to do?
I haven't seen Flop.
We might be seeing a bit more of him, maybe soon.
Uh-oh.
He might be, well, hopefully, he might be moving a bit more into Shift 3 than he has been, but
Maybe I'll wake up on time.
that'd be a good idea, yeah.
I don't wake up on time. I've been very bad.
Why?
Because everybody I want to talk to is up later.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just people keep me up, and I want to talk to Idol with the Neon Tigers. I want to talk with
The Neon Tigers. That's a name I haven't heard for a long time. What is
Yeah.
the biker people?
Yep.
We want to talk
They
to
want-
those guys for.
They want me to join. And I've never been more conflicted in my entire life.
Are they a biker gang?
Well, no. There's doctors in that group. There's like government officials in the group.
And
They're the one kind of like MC that isn't based around criminal activity. I mean, I work for, I'm like pseudo hired up at Carnage Motors as a part-time mechanic.
everybody's fucking good.
That's with the Chaos Legion or whatever. But I said I don't mind being like, I don't mind working for your legal business as a mechanic. If you have a problem with me being a cop, then that's your prerogative. They said they don't have a problem.
Why do you want to join the Neon Tigers?
Well, the president, quite a long story.
Who's
I've
the
always
president?
hated Idol. Is their
Who's
first
Idol?
name. It's this really nice lady, and her husband Maxwell is the vice president. They
Give me a
both live
list
up
of
in
names
Sandy.
of these people.
I know Idol and Maxwell.
That's
It's
it.
the only two I've met. It's been in talk. It's, oh yeah, look them up.
How do you spell idol?
Like IDOL. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I suppose. Wish they had pictures, because I don't know who the hell these people are.
Because they've probably never been arrested.
There's only one report, which is by Lenny Hawk and Declan Crane now, where there was a pink SUV.
Very seems. I mean, no, they don't even have a traffic ticket.
They had purchased materials to manufacture graphics cards.
I mean, I could do that.
Graphics cards. Huh.
Yeah, I actually, actually some crazy fucking shit. I was Watt brought me into his home where they said they were mining Buttcoin. And I said, what the fuck is that? And they showed me their whole setup, and it's like, what can you buy with this? And I guess they're investigating like, cybercrime and stuff. Actually pretty curious.
Interesting.
There's nothing inherently wrong with graphics cards. But,
No, of course not.
I didn't know it was Idol. I didn't know she was a president of an MC. She texted me just randomly. I think somebody passed my number. Let me read that. Buongiorno, Senor Santino Forte. President of Neon Tigers MC saying hello. Your name was mentioned as an active artist. I'm always hungry for music, so I'd like a taste test. Fingers crossed we're awake at the same times because I'd love to meet and have a chat about things. Hear all the genres you've dabbled in. I said, howdy. I do pop-ups every once in a while. But yeah, I'm always willing to give people a listen who are interested.
Hey, passed out.
She showed up to a few things and I played a few songs and yeah. Actually, I'm just reading a text from her I didn't read.
Does she know that you ride motorcycles?
Yeah. She actually texted me 2 days ago and I didn't read this. Hey, Forte. Apparently, cop named Lenny shot Maple, Slacks, and Kit. And he tried to hurt Flop. Shit's wildin'.
Why is he texting you that?
She was. She's legal. She's giving me information, I guess. You know.
That stinks.
What do you mean that stinks?
That smells like a poach.
Poach?
That smells like a poach.
What do you mean?
That's what it smells like. That
Seems
smells
she's
like.
giving-
Hey, look, Forte. Your cops are shooting each other. Maybe you should come and work for me, and you can give me information instead. You can be a double agent for the PD and ride a
do that if I tried.
motorbike.
I just like bikes.
I thought the Neon Tigers back in the day. I thought they were like sports bikes enthusiasts. Aren't you like a chopper guy?
Well, the main hit here is they like music.
I like music.
They have a position in their motorcycle club called the Rave Captain.
Okay, you are a
That's awesome. That's awesome.
You're a whore for a title. I can tell.
Well, I'm not going to make any leaps and bounds here in the PD. I got to find it somewhere else. That's the reality of it.
No, it's not the bloody reality of it.
I'm not a promotion whore. Listen, I don't live by promotion. That shit's lame. That makes officers be stupid.
Yeah.
But the reality is I'm not in the running for things like that. I know that. I really do. Like they told me I was going to be at FTO a month ago. Still not. So like I understand where my place is. I'm a support officer. That's what I do. Yeah, I have no problem with that. As long as I get the help. Like they pulled me because they was like, you haven't wrote an incident in 2 weeks. What's going on? And I said, well, just check all the incidents I'm attached to.
Yeah.
I'm a secondary unit. That is my position.
I used to get exactly the same thing, mate. 100%. I used to get the same thing. Every pursuit I'd be on, I'd be in tertiary. I'd spike every single car, and I'd be the reason we'd get 95s, but I'd never be the reason I'd never have my name in a report. And everyone would always think, oh, Doug's never getting a report, never catching anybody. But every 99 Alpha, it'd be, oh my God, Richie Dog, another spike stripped down, another car spike. So, yeah, I get you, man. It's, we get overlooked. Same thing with Flop. Same thing with him. He's always doing other police work, so he gets overlooked there. And
not being a sergeant really is confusing.
Listen, between you and me, he's definitely going through the motions right now, and he's definitely not feeling all that great about senior and his position in the PD, and he's not enjoying it. He's not happy. I've suggested that I've suggested he step away from the position and he get back to what he enjoys and finds his love for the job again. Because if he just carries on being miserable about it, he's just going to keep digging himself in a hole.
I think he takes senior very seriously, past the point where it needs to be. Sergeant's in place for the shit that he wants to do, you know? He doesn't have to do everything.
I can't give you an answer. I can't say yes or no.
He just likes to be in control of, in a good way. I'm not saying this in a bad way. He likes to have control of his situations, right? Like everything. But you're gonna ruin yourself doing that. I just say fuck it.
I think it's less of that from what he told me. It's less that he wants to do everything. It's that when he's around, there's nobody else with stripes around, so he has to deal with it. So he's stuck dealing with things when he doesn't want to be.
Yeah.
So he gets told by like sergeants in other shifts where there's like 20 cops on duty to find the balance. Like you don't have to be doing paperwork all day. Like get out there and do patrol too. But what they don't realize is when there's 5 cops on duty and he's the only one with stripes, there's no one else to deal with it. He's the only one to deal with it, so he is stuck dealing with it in Mission Row.
Yep. And they've moved a lot of who was seniors with him to different positions, or honestly, just straight up different time zones at this point. And
I mean, on the plus side, there was 2 promotions to senior in shift 3 today, so it might help him out a little bit. Pinzone and Frost were both promoted today to senior. Though Pinzone didn't know what he was doing.
Frost is the dick.
Is the dick or a dick?
He's a dick. Because he's fucking Ruby.
Frost is fucking Ruby?
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that.
He's a fucking asshole.
Yeah, he can be.
He's a control freak. He thinks he's got clout because he's fucking Ruby. I swear to God, it's the only reason I see. You know, I don't know. He's a I'm a better than you guy, and I hate guys like that. But I mean, congratulations.
Wow. I've never seen that in Frost, but you know, maybe there was that's an aura read that I didn't see yet.
I've heard it from others as well. But it's none of my business. I just say bring it up to somebody then. I'm not going to do that for you.
Okay.
I mean, I've been high command before in other departments. I know how this shit all works.
Yeah. What's your goal with PD then? What do you want to do?
If things are given to me or requested of me, I'll do it. I don't really have a hard limit.
That's not what I asked.
I don't have a goal.
What do you want? Are you happy?
I want a different department.
You want a different department?
I'm not a city boy.
Oh, you want county? Yeah.
No.
Right?
I want to be a ranger.
Oh, fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
What? I got a scout for a fucking reason, okay? I want a canine. I want a dog named Cannoli, okay? I want a dog named Cannoli. He's going to be a little corgi. He's going to be great.
You want a corgi canine?
Tell me that's not amazing. Imagine.
I can imagine a dog, like a corgi trying to run after a suspect and like waddling along at 2 miles an hour.
Dog. He's a bomb sniffer.
Okay. I mean, what is it with you guys and being bloody rangers? I don't see the appeal.
We get to go fuck off in the woods.
Yeah, but you don't. You don't.
Yep.
You don't. You get bored and you come back into my city.
Yeah, but then we're still cool there though because we're rangers.
No, you know, rangers aren't cool, Forte.
Well, I'm coming from being ass commissioner of a state police. That was my position.
So you want to go from that to being a ranger?
I don't want to be a highway patrolman again.
That sounds cool, though.
No, it means you go fast, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm not very good at that. All right.
I want to specialize in something.
Yeah, well, maybe one day there'll be a ranger department again.
Or I just want to start like an EOD team.
But do it then. What's stopping you?
Money.
What do you mean money?
There's a lot of equipment that is bare essentials for an EOD team. It's
right, but you're putting obstacles in the way before you've even put your foot in the door. Like, if you want to do that, you need to get started with it before anybody else does.
We're not going to need it. We don't have a need for it.
Okay, you think you're going to wait for a bomb to go off before you need an EOD team?
I'm almost positive I need to wait for a bomb to go off before they'll even think about it.
Oh, so let's wait for the that's a good idea. Let's wait for the hospital to blow up before we get someone who can defuse a bomb. It sounds like a great idea, Forte.
You know, one time I actually did deal with with an active bomb in uh, the autopsy room of Lower Pillbox before.
That's
It was a
cute.
sound activated bomb.
A sound activated. Oh,
It went off. It went
wow.
off in my face. Yeah. It was inside of a dead person.
You know, the police commissioner was killed by a bomb over on the roof. The old roof over there.
Oh no.
Yeah. And then they set a bomb at the police station down on Popular over there. And then the police station down on Davis over there. And then the Ranger station over there. And then Sandy PD over there. And then Palito PD over there. And they blew up all the police stations.
No EOD?
Oh, we had EOD.
Are they even good?
I think they defused some of them. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Shit's hard.
Yeah. So get started, man.
I think we need a detective team before we have any of that bullshit.
Oh my god! Listen, okay, fine, but I don't want to. 6 months down the line, I don't want to hear you coming to me and say, "Oh, dog, why did give a cop? Why did Cornwood get the EOD unit instead of me? I wanted to be the EOD. I don't want to hear it.
Cornwood with a bomb?
Listen, I don't know. It's Cornwood. It's Cornwood.
Yeah, I did a lot of detective work as well. Were you a detective?
Yes, I've been in several detective
Figured.
units. Yeah.
The way you ask questions is very pointed,
Yeah, I like answers.
but vague to the stupid person.
Yeah. Yeah.
You say, "Tell me about. Do you have any names? Give me names," is what you're saying.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but to a dummy, they're gonna go. Yep.
So, is there a detective unit?
Nope.
This is what I mean, man. Why not?
I'm just a simple officer.
Everybody's a simple officer, Forte, until they grab something by the balls and they just take it.
Well, I try to do it with motor.
And
I've heard nothing. I
about
put my interest form in. I showed draft SOPs.
have you followed up?
No, I think they just gave it to Kit.
What do you mean they just gave it to Kit?
Yeah, it's Kit Archer.
What is she? What do you mean? Is she the motor lead now?
I guess. I mean, pseudo.
Did you? Why didn't you follow up with somebody?
I have. I mean, I just don't. We'll get back to you.
In person? Have you done that in person? I think you need to start
actually.
nagging people.
Oh, that doesn't get me anywhere.
Yeah. Well. Then I
What crimes did you detect?
God.
What was your specialty?
What's my specialty? Yeah.
Like, if I was like, oh my god, I have this kind of case. Dark's the guy.
Back in the day, when I was first a detective, weapons manufacturing. That was a long time ago, though. Actually investigated and prosecuted a biker gang, weapons manufacturing. Yeah, up in the county. So, I guess, yeah, that's originally that's what I would say. After that, God, I know I was never really into the drug game. Now we had this detective called Leonova. I think you two would have got along.
I've heard of her.
She was a bloody hound.
You think I would have got along with Nova?
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
I got along with Nova. You would have got along with Nova. Because I think once you screw your head on, once you get stuck in, you're locked in, man.
Today I was doing the Lord's work on pursuits with some cadets.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Alice pulled me over and she went, "Did you think about your radio comms?" Or we're like, you know, like, no, I was just trained well.
Well, what do you mean? Was she? Oh, was she?
I was just kissing her ass. Yeah.
Was she giving you a compliment?
My pursuit comms have always been my weakest.
Oh, so she
My
wasn't giving
radio
you a
transmissions suck. They've always sucked. They just don't get better. I'm a fluff guy. I like to, call it out like a radio caster.
catching Eugene?
We don't fuck with that. So,
Oh, so Alice was mad at you? What?
no, she was always hounding on me about it.
Oh.
But today it wasn't bad.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I used to investigate arson.
Really?
Yeah. That was my thing.
You had a lot of arson cases?
You'd be surprised.
Damn. I mean, I
But
think we
that's
had
the
a
only thing I
couple.
would. Serial killers and arson was my thing.
Jesus.
Because I'd be the person to meet with these people and just have a conversation.
Did you catch the
Surprised.
arsonists?
Oh, yeah, I was really good.
What were they setting fire to?
Well, I wouldn't waste my time with petty arsonists. There's a difference. A good arsonist is an artist, quote unquote. A bad arsonist is just a pyromaniac. Those people can, they can be dealt with separately. They don't need detective work. Those people are way easier to catch because they like the attention. A good arsonist likes the attention brought to their fires, not them.
Right.
They don't burn down buildings or anything like that. They don't try to make a statement like that. It's purely, from their perspective, an art piece.
Oh.
Those are the ones you never get to capture unless you're good. I think.
You didn't capture any of those guys?
The shitters?
No, the artists.
I caught like every single one except one. I think overall I caught 13
Jesus Christ.
out of 14.
Who was the one that got away?
They were. That's just crazy. It's made me stop being. It stopped me going after arsonists. I'll tell you that.
Go on.
I mean, they're the reason for my arm.
Your arm?
Yeah. Yeah, on my sleeve.
Your tattoo?
It's a cover.
Oh.
Ow.
I didn't know.
Yeah, if you touch it, it's like hard in some places because it's scarred. I don't really have a lot of feeling in my right arm.
So what happened?
Oh, I can't keep you everything right here, right now. Gotta take me out to dinner first.
I thought I thought we were sharing stories.
Oh, we doing that? Oh,
the one that got
know
away,
too much about me.
the best stories, man.
I've been very good at keeping me private from you.
Why would you want to keep you private from me?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't trust me? Yeah.
I don't think it's a trust thing.
What then?
Flop vaguely knows. Ziggy knows everything. But Ziggy was the one who pushed. Turned out to be for the better.
Listen, if this is, you know what? Don't worry about it.
Oh, don't you dare do that! Ew!
No. I'm being serious. No, I'm being serious.
No.
I'm not. This is not reverse psychology because that's what it seems like.
That's
I'm not doing
exactly
it.
what it is.
I'm not doing that because I realize now that you. This might.
Well, I've wanted
No,
to
no,
tell
no,
you
no,
because
no.
listen to
No,
me!
no. Because you said earlier you were mad about people delving into your history, and here I am delving into your history and pushing
I'm
too
doing an
hard.
injustice without telling you.
You're doing
I
an
don't want
injustice
Matt
to
to
not
know.
tell. Why do you want Matt to know?
Because he'll be the one to be really concerned. And there's no concern to be had. Don't you
Okay.
dare.
I'm not doing anything. But
I thought you were...
no, but why would he be concerned?
Well, I'm very open and honest about this part of it, but I have been a convicted felon. Expungement happened, of course. And, many years ago, I did time.
For what?
I was convicted for arson. I was a notorious arsonist. No intent to hurt or harm. But the last one did hurt someone. So I turned myself in. And yeah. Did 2 years of penitentiary time, 1 year in solitary. And I begged and pleaded for the family that I hurt their child to let me speak. They agreed. I apologized. That's all I wanted to do. And then the family wanted to work out stipulations for my honesty. Huge stipulation was I needed to do a lot of community service, clean my shit up, get an expungement, and then go to therapy as a law requirement. And to this day, I still honor that. But just so happens every goddamn therapist I go to, they want to fuck me. It's a nightmare. But I was one. That's why I was really good at arson cases. Is I knew how they thought. My fires were art pieces, not burn the world down because I feel like it. It was expression. The one I turned myself in, it burned a house down and a child inside of it. Couldn't live with that. Wasn't the intention. But yeah, I cleaned my shit up, got an expungement, became a firefighter, became a cop, became a state trooper. Now I'm here, being a cop. Bing, bang, boom. That's why I can see like criminal side of things. It's all.
Hmm.
Yeah. I don't. I mean, it doesn't really bother me anymore. I mean, the guilt of it is what It's why I do what I do. I owe something to that. So
I'm going to ask you a question.
mm-hmm.
And I might be wrong to ask this question, but I'm going to ask it anyway.
I'll do it.
Who am I talking to?
Mm. It's a good question. It's me. It's not wrong for you to ask. More respectful than anything. So I don't think you're jumping boundaries. You're not. Expected eventually someone to tell you.
Don't worry about that. Nobody told me.
What you mean? What you mean?
I got a text from HR a couple weeks back about how Ziggy had sent out a scary text about an arsonist threatening to burn down a house, their house. I spoke to Ziggy about it. He said he had a patient with DID who he was worried was going to burn down the house. Now I talked to you, who was an arsonist. You said that Ziggy was the one that pushed you about your past.
That makes sense. The threat was never at Ziggy or the home.
Then to who?
Ziggy was overreacting. My trust was defied. I've said some things I apologized for. But there was no threat. Nor did we say anything towards the home. It was, by the sounds of it, it sounds like overreaction for protection.
Yeah, Ziggy said as much.
That's fine. Understandable. But the intention is not there. It was never. It was towards Maeve, the Irish woman. She went against everything she said she said. She broke my trust. She told Ziggy about me. And that upset me deeply.
Okay. And who are you exactly? Your name?
Right now, I'm just me. The uniform locks it in.
So you go by Forte? Yeah.
I am Forte.
Okay. And is Is the arsonist? Who's that?
It's my past. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm embarrassed by it. Not ashamed of it, though. Yeah.
And you're not a threat to Ziggy or Flop or...
I don't want to hurt anybody. Never did. Nor do I want to. I just get angry. No. The same if I was like, I'm gonna kill ya. But it was just said in the wrong time, wrong moment.
Right? And so you were just upset at Maeve that she told Ziggy? Is that right?
What were you saying?
Said you were mad at Maeve for telling Ziggy about you?
No longer upset. That was clearly a miscommunication. Ziggy wanted to protect. Ziggy took the necessary precautions to feel safe. It wasn't even towards him. It was towards Maeve, and I immediately apologized.
Okay. And is it just Maeve and Ziggy that know about you? About your past?
Pixie Plum.
Right. Does Flop know?
He knows enough. I think he needs to deal with is one more thing.
I mean, the past on its own, you know, what you did is a pretty big thing that I think you should know about.
Oh, I'm fully aware. What you want to know? Dark. It's good to speak with you, by the way.
So just to clear, I'm talking to Santino?
This is high. We
Okay.
are one. We are the both.
And who else is
Well, back in the day, I used to go by a letter V.
V? Okay.
And if you think it's some dark, convoluted, deep metaphor, no. I saw V for Vendetta, and I thought that was a cool way to mark myself. So a lot of my fires were designed in some sort of V. And then eventually the name came out, you know, like people were like V, who's V? And I was like, Victor with a K sounds cool.
So Victor and Santino.
It seems that's the way people have been describing it.
Okay.
It's just it helps people, I guess, discern. But oh well.
Listen, I might be disappointing you here, but I'm gonna go with what you said earlier, and I think I'm gonna guess that this is what you were on about when you were saying that you were frustrated about people pushing into your past, and I'm not gonna do that.
You've only been respectful.
I know, but you are your own person, people. And as long as you are,
Been waiting to talk to you for a very long time.
I understand that, but all I want is to ensure that my family's safe. That's all I want.
You have no issue. If anything, I'm gonna be the first person showing up to protect. Ziggy has been nothing but understanding and helpful. You have only been nothing but respectful. Flop. Understands enough.